Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in Foley Square. It's Tuesday, December 5th, 2023, and we're covering the federal courthouse, but also the state courthouse. Yesterday, in the building behind me, 40 Foley, in the trial of U.S. versus Azócar, it's called, but it's really Carlos Orense. He's a Venezuelan narco. He's on trial, and the testimony by the cooperator yesterday was that he moved his money, drug money, from the United States through CITGO, the Venezuelan owned U.S. oil firm. So that was quite something. So we covered that. Meanwhile, a combination case. Michael Cohen, you remember him? Michael Cohen is asking to be released early from supervised release, and he's citing his testimony in the building there, 60 Center, as the basis to let him off. But he admitted there that he'd lied to now deceased SDNY Judge William Pauley, or he said that he'd lied to him. He used the words, "I lied." So the U.S. yesterday filed its opposition to the end of supervised release to Judge Furman. We'll see what he does. That's the combination case. Now, in the crypto world, there's this case in Utah in which the SEC has been slapped down by the judge for misleading filings. Well, yesterday, the lawyers for Terra Labs and Mr. Do Kwon put it in front of Judge Rakoff that the SEC has been found lying in Utah. We'll see what Judge Rakoff does with it. It should be pretty interesting. There was also the guilty plea of Seth Markin to insider trading yesterday. Surprisingly, he named his, if not partner in crime, the person he stole from, a Sophie Park, then of Covington and Burling, who brought home some had mailed to her house in Mid-Covent documents about a Merck merger that he then took a look at and started trading on. That's how it works. That's how these guys are rolling. But I want to turn to the United States, the United Nations, because it's this time, rather than its failure on Gaza and Ukraine and everywhere else, we're going to turn to Myanmar, or as we call it, Burma. The Karen state capital has been getting blasted away by the junta's air force, and WFP, the World Food Program, pulled out, but it left its local day laborers, $12 a day daily laborers, behind without any help at all, and they refused to answer any questions. Well, we wrote it. You can find the story, and we're going to be asking today. Inner City Press.